Hello. And welcome back to whatever this is. I don't know. I'm just filming for the sake of filming sometimes, just because at least then I continually get used to doing it. I'm getting ready to go to church. I There's a Sunday service at 9:30 or at 11. I haven't actually decided which one to go to. It is 8:39 right now. I woke up at 6 a.m. because I was supposed to go on a hike with my friend, but they are not awake yet. So I imagine that means we're not doing that. The lighting here is terrible because it's 8:39. I washed my face. Oh, well, actually, no, I didn't wash my face. I washed my face this morning. I took my makeup off last night, but I didn't do any skincare. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've been breaking out here, which never happens to me. It literally never happens to me. The food here, I say the food here as if like I'm not personally like going out of my way to eat. Oh, I'm wearing my tits and blood shirt, just in case you couldn't see it. With my cross. This is what I'm like, a juxtaposition. I'm like super godly, mildly offensive. I broke out here, but I because of the food, I think. And I always say like, oh, it's the American food, as if I'm not like going out of my way to eat Taco Bell. Last night I ordered Taco Bell. It had buy one get one free on like beef chalupas. I don't even know. I should really learn because my boyfriend is Mexican. I ordered them. I got one for free, and then I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I ate my second chalupa at like 7 a.m. The Diablo sauce, the fire sauce that they have at Taco Bell, just all over it at 7 a.m. You know? You gotta be on that grind. You gotta be on that lifestyle. I'm American now. Gotta do as the Americans do and eat Taco Bell at 7 a.m. Leftover Taco Bell, threw it in the microwave for 30 seconds, fucked up all the lettuce. And I said, hey, this is how they do it here. This is how it is. This is the way it's done. You're an American now, baby. I really need to get on top of my skincare. Like, I don't know how my skin has reacted so badly to the changes of living in LA. I think that I'm going to make a video later about everything you should know about LA before you move, because I think that there is this huge misconception about what LA is like, and it just is entirely dependent on who you are as a person and what you contribute to the place that you live. Like, if you show up here and you are trying to be famous and you want to be like TikTok famous, and maybe you're a little bit disingenuous because you're trying to put on an act that gets you to a certain pedigree of life, you're going to meet people of the same falseness because you are being disingenuous to yourself. Like, if you are authentic and you are yourself and sincere, people see you in any place. I think that there's this huge misconception that LA is for fake people. And yeah, there are people here that like don't have money, but they are like in debt because they wanted to buy designer clothes and like stunt and be like act like they're rich when they're not. And it's like, yeah, that is quite embarrassing, but I'm pretty sure people do that in my hometown, respectfully. Like buying a BMW on finance, knowing that you can't really afford it. It's the same thing. At LA, it's just a little bit elevated because, you know, you're living in a place where there are celebrities and people who actually do have money. So you are kind of like, it's more of like a melting pot for that kind of environment, that kind of person that is desperately trying to look like they have something, like they're rich or whatever, when they're not. There's no reason for that. Like, I don't think that it matters, you know? Having a Gucci t-shirt it's just a t-shirt. I've got a Blood and Tits t-shirt, which I think is arguably better than a Gucci t-shirt, and it is 10 times cheaper to get this at Goodwill than it is to go to Nordstrom and get a Gucci shirt for $200. This was $6. It's got boobies on. Tits and blood. Tits and blood. And here's the blood. And these are the tits. You can't get that at Gucci, I tell you that much. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for church now. So, just thought I would waffle on about absolutely nothing for the first 5 minutes of my day, and you could experience that with me. I'm listening to S Club 8. I'm about to work out. This might be brave of me because I'm probably gonna film myself working out and then have to edit this video and watch myself back working out, and I've never had to see that before, so let's hope it's not the worst thing that I've ever witnessed, and that I don't actually throw myself off a bridge after seeing myself sweaty and trying to bicep curl 8-pound dumbbells, because that's actually a lot of weight and it's really difficult, and I don't know why people act like they're just easily doing 10-pound weights or 15-pound weights or 20-pound weights, because it's actually really heavy. 8 pounds is heavy. That's like babies. That's like a whole baby, 2 babies. We don't do that, okay? That's more than my grocery shopping. It's heavy and it's hard, and I'm gonna have to do like, oh, the worst part is that I'm gonna have to do squats, and even worse than that, glute bridges. And the thing is, glute bridges, I make some weird noises when I do my glute bridge exercise. If I'm trying to like do a booty workout, it's questionable experience. So this video might be on mute. I've put some fancy schmancy music through the background so that you don't hear me making weird exacerbated gasps as I really tuck my pelvis in and squeeze my butt cheeks together in the hope that I will gain a little bit extra ass cheek. Just making some breakfast slash lunch. I really haven't ate yet this whole morning, and I've worked out, so I'm just cooking some vegetables. I've got green pepper, red pepper, tomatoes, spinach, and onion, red onion. I really wish I had mushrooms, but I forgot to pick some up from Smart and Final or Ralph's. I'm gonna make this into like a scramble, and then I've got loads of different cheeses. My sports bra keeps riding up, but it's a juicy couture one. Got these blue shorts and this red like workout thing. But I am trying this morning to make a meal that is satiating, because I don't know. Oh, I'm also adding like a plethora of cheeses, and I've also this is my egg. I got 3 eggs. What was I gonna say? 3 eggs, paprika, garlic powder, hot chili flakes, salt, pepper. That's better. But I worked out this morning. I still like to do a booty workout, but I did an arm workout, which is really it was really strenuous and it really threw me. So I was like, let me eat something because it's 11:24 and all I've had this morning is a coffee and worked out, and now I need to eat. So we're eating. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the monster that I made. I did burn it just slightly. The stuff on top is hot sauce that I got from Taco Bell because I have like a little tray of it. All of the inside has fallen out, but this is gonna be good. I have a feeling that I won't eat the entire thing because I didn't anticipate how big it would be. This is my breakfast and lunch combo. I hope that it is good. Far too much cheese, maybe, perhaps. You can actually see like the cheese chunks. Peppers, onions, tomato, egg, loads of hot sauce. The Diablo hot sauce from Taco Bell, I just get like loads every time I order at Taco Bell so that I can have some left over to put in things like this. So this is my breakfast slash lunch that maybe will have to go in the fridge and then also be had for dinner because it is so fucking big. But hopefully it tastes good. We'll find out. I started a vlog and I have 12. Oh my god, my eyelashes look insane. I know I started a vlog and I realized that I didn't finish the vlog, but I'm just throwing out vlog footage. I never did the workout. I did the workout, but I didn't film the workout that I did from the previous part of this video, purely because I really do seem to make odd noises when I work out. I don't know how people do workout videos, like they're like fitness, like I don't know how Grow with Joe is making those videos, because for me, when I work out, I look awful. I mean, she looks great. I look awful. I look sweaty. My hair's all over the place. You know, I make strange noises. It's one of those things where you just... Some people look good in most situations. Others are not as photogenic and blessed of looking good in all scenarios. I think that it's, you know, balance. It's balance. I can't be beautiful in every single situation. That would be unfair. It would be unfair for me to have beautiful long eyelashes, green eyes, beautiful face, look good when I work out. That's just, it's not fair. So that's probably why I look and sound awful during a workout. But I haven't spent my days doing much. I have been kind of working. I took a book to the park earlier and sat and read. I've just started this book called Attached because, you know, childhood trauma that I'm working through that is like popping up in my adult life. I don't want that. Like, I did go to therapy for many years. I think I started therapy when I was 8 years old and I went like every week until I was 16. So that's like 8 years of therapy. But that kind of worked through all of that stuff in my childhood and teenage years. But as an adult, things pop up and you say to yourself like, oh, I thought that I had healed from this. But there's just circumstances and situations in your adult life that you don't anticipate and you can't anticipate and you have to work through in an adult way. So those childhood things, they pop up and they exist. I am working on my independence. So my attachment style was avoidant previously. And then I met my current partner. And for the first time in my life, I don't know if it's because I'm in a different place or I've just cycled through it, but now I've got like an I've got an anxious attachment style with him because I actually want to be with him, unlike all of my previous partners where I've realistically not really wanted to be close with them. So that's fun, that's new.
I'm reading that book. It's quite insightful. I mean, I'm 3 chapters in now. I think my mom said she's read it already. So I'm gonna read it, see how I like it. Maybe I could do like a book review. I went to Barnes and Noble yesterday and I got 4 books. Let me show you. I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race, but I've had to pause it because obviously you can't have that on in the background of a video. But I got this Barnes and Noble bag of books tote. Thought it was a cute, adorable addition. This is the book that I'm currently reading. Oh, I got these cute little like bookmarkers. They're magnetic and they're teapots, you know, because I'm British. Thought it was fun, thought it was funny. Ignore that blanket that says good vibes on it. It's from my landlord. It's not from me. The place is furnished. I would never buy a blanket that says good vibes. I only keep it there because look, if I take it off, that thing here, it falls down. Like the thing, the headrest. So I just keep it on there to, you know, weigh it down. But I got 3 other books. I got this poetry book called Film for Her. I've read a few of them. They're beautiful. I've actually got one bookmarked right now. I love a poetry book. My beautiful friend Kirsty is a beautiful, beautiful writer and a beautiful poet. So I very much appreciate reading her poems, and I have kind of got into poetry books. So I picked this one up because the cover just like spoke to me. Film for Her. It's a beautiful looking book, and I love the fact that it's green. Obviously, it's the green for me. So I got that. I got the C.S. Lewis Mere Christianity. I've not read this before, but apparently it's really good. So I am going to give this a read. I like sometimes, even though like I'm very set in my religious choices and my belief in God, like sometimes it's nice to read Christianity from the perspective of other Christians. So that's what I'm going to read. Apparently a lot of people have read that before and find it to be really impactful and beautiful. And this book, I hate these like book covers, like the paper bit. But I hate taking it off, and it's not like, oh, well, I mean, I guess it's not too bad. It's got the gold binding. I just wish it had like something here on the front, because I hate these things. But I'll keep it on for now. The pages are like old pages too. Like if you look on the side. I love that. And then, last book, had to pick it up as I was about to check out. I was only going to get those 3 books, but I saw this Law Roach book. Yes. It's How to Build a Fashion Icon, Notes on Confidence. And I am in a time of my life where I am now like trying to find my style in my new body since losing a lot of weight. I know what it looks like, or I know what I want it to look like, but it's about making it fit for my body. And making or finding the clothes that fit my body. So I'm going to read that. I am going to read all of these books. It did cost me $128. Books are expensive. I have 4 though, so hopefully that will give me until the end of the year. And then maybe next time I'll go to a library rather than buy a book. But I think it's nice to have books. I think it's nice to own books, especially ones that are pretty, like the Film for Her. Like this on a coffee table. You know what I mean? I wonder what the Law Roach one looks like without this ugly cover. Oh, it's just like blue. Okay. It's okay. This was $28, this book. See, books are a little pricey. A little pricey, but that's okay. I sat and read my book I walked all the way down to the tar pits, and I sat under a tree with a blanket and read my book with a Five Guys fountain drink, because they do diet vanilla Coke there, and they don't do diet vanilla Coke like regular. They don't sell it the way they do in the UK, so I missed it, I wanted it, and I got it. But I need to shower. I need to prep for tomorrow. I think I might go thrifting. I bought these flowers and arranged them myself the other day. Look how gorgeous. Got like 2 different types of roses. These like really beautiful greeny pink ones. I've got these deep like fuchsia pink flowers. I can't remember what they're called. I got these little roses that are a bit smaller, but they're a bit more pink. I got these like little white ones that have this like pink in it, which I thought was really pretty. And then some baby's breath. I thought this was a nice little arrangement. And the sun is setting and it is like beautiful outside. I wish that you could see it better through the netting of my like apartment balcony, but it's so pink. The sky is so pink. We love how beautiful that looks. America, LA, California, whatever it is, it's just so beautiful. I'm so grateful that I live here. I'm a little bit sad to be coming home for a few months, but at least I'm going back next year, same time, around the summer, if not March, as long as I get all my qualifications done. So I can come back in the summer when it's going to be super nice out. But I've experienced a bit of I experienced the end of summer in California, which I must admit there was a heat wave and it was super hot, so it felt like it was like the deep summer, kind of like what we would get in the UK. I mean, even more than the UK, because it was like 40 degrees, 104, excuse me, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius. So it was incredibly hot, even, you know, end of August, start of September. So just thought I'd make this little vlog entry, you know, close this out. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is vibing. I've had a very casual, I was gonna say I had like a cheap stay in week and weekend, but I haven't. I spent $128 in Barnes & Noble, so that is not cheap, is it? But I just had like a more of a reclused weekend, which has been nice. Sometimes it's nice to just spend time in your own company, have a bit of independence. So I will see you in the next video.